Hey guys, welcome to the Bazaar. Today we're doing a Pygmalien run. This game came out about a week ago, last week, and it's a auto battler kind of like card game. A little bit like backpack battles, a little bit like maybe a little bit like a TFT in the way that you draft cards. So the first thing you do on day one. Each round is split into days, so you have day one here, and then you have these 5 hours, which are these little pips. And the first thing we do is we pick an item. So we have a yo-yo. Yo-yo is triggered every time an adjacent item is used. We have an elatl that basically goes off faster. Its cooldown is reduced for every 2 damage it does. So at 200 damage it goes off every second, which is its like cap. And then we have Brass Knuckles, which has multicast if it has 40 damage. And between the yo-yo and the elatl, this is 5 damage every 8 seconds, this is 40 every 10. The yo-yo is triggered by adjacent stuff. I think I'm gonna go elatl. And then we have a choice between a strength build, which is all our weapons will deal more damage, or a right-handed skill. Now skills go here, and we have an infinite amount of skills. Or we can, there's no cap on them essentially. This will make my elatl go off faster by what, a second faster? This will be 0.5 seconds, but it means all my weapons will be stronger. And then this is whenever I buy or sell a weapon, I gain max HP for the run. I'm between strength and right-handed. Early right-handed is stronger. Later on, strength is better. I'll take the early on skill. So as you see, that was our first decision, and now it's day 1, hour 1, and then once we get to hour 5, we play a person. So we'll play our board against a person's board. It's just a snapshot of someone else's board at day 1. So it won't actually be a live thing where we have to wait for someone to connect to. Here I have a choice to lose 1 income and gain 8 gold, which early on is pretty bad because income's important. We can buy skills or we can buy small items. So I think we go to Andy and buy some small items. Okay, here the credit card, the rewards card, gain 1 value every time you go to a merchant, and the card to the left of this gains 1 value. This is a good card to have in your stash because you can have it here, you can have something to the left of it, and they both gain value as you visit merchants. The downside is I don't have that much money. I only have 8. I probably want the succulents. Heals every 4 seconds, and then it permanently gains a heal every time it goes off. I'm probably gonna reroll here. Oh, the yo-yo could be good. Between these two, they can go off quite fast. And if I can get some damage boost for the yo-yo, it could be pretty strong. Right now it's pretty irrelevant. This is more of a late game decision than an early game decision. But we kind of have the semblance of something here. Okay, we have 3 combats to choose from. The Viper mostly is poison stuff. The Fanged Inglet has some pelts, which are items you can sell, so that it's economy stuff. I think the drone might be best. I think the drone has a skill we can pick up. So yeah, the drone has this skill. When you slow a random weapon, gains 5 damage. Not the worst thing ever. Wings are really good. They do cooldown reduction permanently to all your items. And late game, going off first and going off a lot is really important. And as you can see, the combat here, as our items go off, it's like any auto battler really. We're just dealing damage. And the first combat, neutral combat anyway, PvE combat, is normally quite easy. Here we got the Langxian. It scales as you fight with it, so it gets 25 damage every time you win a fight. I would argue it's pretty weak unless you get it early, and you probably don't want the bronze version of the item, you want the silver version. You can see from the border that this is a bronze version, this is silver. If you get another copy, they combine and upgrade. It goes bronze, silver, gold, diamond. Here we can buy small or large items, buy shield skills, or get a small tool for free. I would only be able to afford small items from him, and I don't have enough money to re-roll the shop either. Shield skills, I have no shield items right now. I might just take a free item just because it gives me money, right? Like the item has value. Here we can buy non-weapons, we can get free chocolate bars, or we can find a strange mushroom event. So this has like several choices. This is max HP when you sell chocolate bars. Non-weapons, again, I won't be able to see much in the shop just because I don't have much money. I think I'll go event. And then here we can gain a random skill, gain 2 to 4 gold, or gain 1 XP. 1 XP isn't enough to make us a level before our next fight, which is a shame. But the random skill can be useless or it can be great. I guess we'll grab the random skill and just see where we're at. Medium items that have heal have more heal. Doesn't benefit us at all really. And this is our first PvP combat. So as you can see, that bar in gold tells us their prestige, so their HP basically, for the game, their run. So how many fights they've lost. They've lost none and they've won 1 apparently on day 1. Cool. We'll go into that. I think we have the best board. This does 1 damage every second. This does 1 damage every 8 seconds. But it goes off whenever these go off. Actually, this is better for the fight. Okay, we'll give this a go. Not the strongest early game board. Arguably pretty weak here. The opponent might beat us, they have quite a lot of damage. This has ammo, as you can see from the pips beneath it, so it only goes off twice and then it doesn't go off any further. Yeah, I think they've got a pretty convincing win here. Katana goes off very fast, it's a 2-second weapon. And they're a strength build, so they're getting plus 12 on everything. Early skills, pretty weak. Probably want to look at items here, see if we can upgrade. Interesting. When you sell a weapon, this gains 10 damage. Regal Blade can get pretty nutty. I can upgrade my yo-yo, which is pretty nice. And I actually really like this bird. I'm going to go here, I'm going to pick up the bird. And now when I sell my weapons, it actually permanently upgrades this by 10 damage. Which is pretty decent. Can't afford a reroll because it costs 3 gold. And I level up here because you get 1 XP every event. And then the PvE fights give XP. And sometimes certain events will give XP as well. I can get a tool and can gain some value, or 5 chocolates and gumballs. These are like permanent buffs, like 10 HP or like 1% crit on everything. I think here I want the tool. Shield equal to your gold every 6 seconds. Probably not amazing. I think like this at the moment. Gain max HP. Does health, toughness and shield stuff, but I don't really have much money. I want to keep the yo-yo for later. I think I'm just going to take max HP here. Okay, we have 3 combats, and now On day 2 you get different tiered combats. On day 1 they were all level 1, I believe. Here there's a level 2, 3 and 4. And they all have different rewards. I'm worried I won't be able to kill Rogue Scrapper, though he gives free XP, which is nice. I think Giant Mosquito and Tent City Mirror are both good. I like Giant Mosquito has wings, which are permanent cooldown reduction, which is nice. And then Tent City Mirror has some decent skills. I think I'll go Tent City Mirror here. And I'm mostly after, I want this skill. I wouldn't be too mad with this item either. These middle items don't excite me too much though. And I'm gonna be, what, 5 XP away from leveling at the end of this. Oh no, sorry, 4 maybe? It would be nice to pick up some extra XP, but I don't think we'll find it. Oh, and it's worth mentioning as well, when the combat gets past, I think it's the 30-second mark, you get a dust storm, and the dust storm just ticks both HPs down, so I can't go on forever basically. Temporary shelter, when you sell a small item, this gains 10 shield. Not really useful, but it sells for 6, which is nice. Max HP event, get a small non-weapon item, small and large items. Maybe the small non-weapon? I'm trying to think what small items I'd be interested in here. There's not a lot. Small non-weapon. Okay, this is nice, the rewards card. I'll put it next to the monocle, so these both gain value every time I visit a merchant. Jungle Ruin, I think one of the options is XP, but then I'm 1 XP off. Sells non-weapons, could be decent. Get a weapon. If I get a weapon I can sell it and get 10 damage on him. I think I'm going to look at the shop. Tools is decent. Every time you heal while at max HP, charges this by 1, and whenever this goes off you get permanent damage and healing for the fight. Bandages is an okay healing item. This is kind of slow. I might prefer just putting in tools for now. I think that's probably a better item. Kind of want the bandages as like a decent pickup, but I don't think, I'm not sure if I can afford it. I'm going to reroll and see what's available. Heal item that gains value every time you win a fight when it's on your board. I'm not too interested with anything here. And we're again at another PvP fight. Pretty weak board. What's interesting is, actually, if I put this in, because this is a property, the property tag, this triggers 3 times, which would trigger this 3 times if we're at full HP. The problem is I have no damage. Yeah. Would I shield up enough and heal up enough to... I don't think it's there yet. I think this is my best board. Then again, this is 6.8, this is 6. Is there anything that... The yo-yo is good in between these, but I just don't have the slots yet. I think this is probably going to be another loss. We're just a little bit low on XP to level up, and then because we're a bit low on XP, we have quite a small board. Then again, this opponent's board is pretty weak too. I think we win these. Yeah, we win these pretty convincingly. Okay. Yeah. Pretty convincing win here. Get a lot of healing out. And then this is permanently stacking us up for the fight, the weights. Okay. Large items, gumballs, or a free shield item. Gumballs you pay 1 to get and then they give you a permanent bonus, but it's pretty small when you sell them. Let's get a shield item. Okay, this deals damage equal to your shield. That's on you at the moment, but I don't have any really good shield items at the moment, so that's not great. I'm gonna sell the monocle. I'm not sure about the temporary shelter just yet. We can get 5 chocolate bars or gumballs. 2 income. If we have 25 gold, turn that to 2 more income, so 4. Or if we have a friend, which this bird is a friend, we get 4 monster items, 4 loot items. Monster items could be pretty good. Let's see. Then again, the temporary shelter. Let me just look at my board state. If I was to put that in, I'd drop this because I could get this to trigger 3 times. If that's my board, and every time I sell a small item, this becomes more powerful, there's an argument for chocolate bars and gumballs, or the monster loot even. I do lose out on income. I think I'm going to do the monster loot. Would that make this a better item? Not really, it's kind of slow. Tricky choice here, honestly. I think the monster loot's more relevant. These are great items. These are all cooldown reduction, which is great. I'd probably put it on. Probably want to hold on to these till I can. I can buy XP. I can get a small non-weapon item. Oh, I could buy some tools. I think here I want the XP. Plus 5 gold, get 2 XP. If I can beat Eccentric Aetheryte, she has some good skills. Rogue Scrapper also has some good skills, but 1 less XP reward. Let me just look up the encounter. Eccentric Aetheryte. There's a chance I could beat that. I think I can beat that, actually. I think I scale enough. I'm going to go for this combat. The shield reward's not the worst. The toughness skill isn't the worst. Rigged is a great skill as well, probably the most desirable thing they have. Oh, I might actually lose this, it's getting quite brutal. So basically this does damage based on their shield, so I don't want them to ramp up too much shield. Yeah, my healing's just not there. And this is too slow. Both of these are way too slow. That goes off every 4 seconds. Yeah, I've been blasted here.
Aren't the sparks beautiful?
Temporary shelter's just not doing it. I might be better off. I'm trying to think if I'm just better off running this, and even like a yo. It's not very defensive. It scales. I lose the multicast. Maybe it's just this, honestly. No. Then again, this scales up as I sell small items, so I could have sold these scaled up more. Sells weapons. If I get 2 XP, I can get a bigger board, so I'll take the. Oh, it's 1 XP in this event. Armory gets a weapon. Bronze junk can be pretty good. Every weapon I sell will make this stronger. So buying this makes it stronger by 10. I can sell it back for 1.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Put this to the left of that. Not as good. And selling these small items buffs my shelter as well, which is worth noting. Do I re-roll here? Yeah. Can upgrade one of my feathers, which is nice. Spiked buckler, haste, blow. An item I can buy and sell. Kind of saving my feathers for my late game build. Which might be a mistake to save all of these. Maybe I'd just use the insect wing here. I think I want the shelter still. I'll buy and sell this to upgrade the regal blade. And it upgrades that. And then 1 XP off, aren't I? From this encounter. Because then I'd probably be able to drop the succulents and put in the property. Be a decent mid-game build, I think. Again, I feel a little bit like I'm weak here. But it's winnable. It's a tough one, but it's winnable. I think we win this. Yeah, this is a very weak board here, I think. It heals a lot. Gonna be close, I think. I think we're slightly the favourite. Heavily the favourite. Yeah, we've got this, I think. Nice. Okay, our first win. I think we've got a lot of our components for a really solid, like, late game yo-yo build. So I think we're in a good spot. I have a property in my stash, which is going to give me 4 income if I take that option. Or I could upgrade one of these weapons. I think 4 income is just too good to pass up. Okay, and then we have medium items, abandoned chest, or get an item. I think here is good, because this is a property, this now multicast, it can trigger this 3 times. So we will scale up much faster. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think I can look at medium items that I might want to buy.
Welcome to my business.
Regal Blade, it's a decent upgrade. Oh, I should have had this here. I think I lost some money from not having it in position. If I buy and sell this, I'll get... The pinata is great because it's going to buff my shelter, because I sell this, I get 3 chocolate bars, which each give this 10, and it gives 10 max HP, you can see. So it scales up this item. Do I want the Regal Blade? And how much money do I have? Guess this is a good mid-game decision, then I probably won't re-roll. Okay, and then every weapon I sell gives this 20 damage, so this could get pretty nutty. I'm gonna work at the docks and get a free weapon. Regen's not super strong, but when you get early regen, it's like really powerful. Just like your first 5 regens, amazing. But after that, it probably doesn't matter too much. Let's take 2 gold and get a weapon. And what's nice is when we sell this, it buffs weapons. I'll put this in. Buffs all our weapons. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, it's the one. It's the axe where if it's on your board, it buffs your weapons. But selling it makes the Regal Blade stronger, makes the Temporary Shelter stronger. Before I fight here, I'm probably going to sell the Succulents to make this stronger. What fight do I want? Technovirus has more money and XP. Let me just double check the encounter and see if I can beat it. Technovirus mostly does a bit of poison and burn. It's poison and I've got heal. It's worth, yeah, I'll do this. It's worth noting heal items will cleanse 1 poison, 1 burn. And burn and poison are stacking debuffs. You can see them on your health bar here. Burn triggers twice a second, but doesn't go through shields. Poisons triggers once a second, so it's much slower, but it goes through your shield. I forgot this encounter destroys stuff. Yeah, we're doomed. Yeah, it's the virus that destroys a small item. Because we lost our heal, the poison just got to us. Ooh, that's a brutal loss. Probably should have just gone for the middle encounter there. Here, what do I want? Chocolate bars will buff this. This is 5 chocolate bars, so that's 50 on this. I think I might just go for the 5 chocolate bars. Decent HP, huge buff on this. There are medium items I want. I'm mostly looking for a Crook now to kind of finish out my endgame build. But this is just 50 HP and 50 shielding, so it's hard to pass up. Weapons is good, silver tier skills can be great. Let's look at skills. Your properties have crit. More property stuff. Your large items have crit chance. I'm probably getting rid of the temporary shelter in the late game. I don't want to invest anything into it really. So yeah, none of these really hit for me. All these chocolate bars, 10 HP, 10 shield. Build's okay-ish, not really great yet. Once I get a Crook, I have all the components for the Crook yo-yo build. That's really where I'm at right now. Because I have the Alatl, which is like best in slot. I have the yo-yo, which is also great. And then I just really need the Crook to get it online. This is a dagger build, but he doesn't have a way of reloading his daggers, so he's run out of ammo there. You might be able to out-sustain this. Yeah, we have. He's at 100. His build's very skill dependent. He needs the every time you crit reload skill, and then his build kind of comes online. But he's mid-game, it's day 4, day 5. Don't really expect him to have it online this early. So we have the Dunes, which gives us some buffs we can get, some like burn, poison, and damage buffs. Regen, medium, and large. It's tough, the damage buff on the Alatl's not too bad actually. 0.6. You know what? This getting more damage and going off faster might make more sense. Because it yeah, I think this being on the right makes more sense because it also gives it cooldown reduction. Even though, like, theoretically, this is faster and it does more damage. So you're getting 114 every 5.8. Whereas this, you're getting 64 every 6.6. You're getting a faster weapon on the right hand side. I think this maths out, without doing any of the maths and just using intuition, I think this is better. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some medium items. Do I want the bow? The bronze bow. So I'd have the Alatl and the blade either side of the yo-yo. And then the blade eventually falls off quite heavy. The bow's only 4. Would I pick up the bow for 4? I can, but I might need to sell it. It's a speculative choice. If I buy this, I get 1 income, and then I could sell it back for 2, so I'm paying 2 gold for 1 income. I'm not against it. Okay. Heal and regen skills. Medium items. I'm searching for a medium item, so I should just stay here. That's an okay weapon, but I don't think I need it. Golf clubs is nice. I'm not sure if we're too late for golf clubs. Gonna sell the ATM. It's worth noting if I choose to go to the shop, also this is giving me 2 gold. There's an argument I should have just put the feathers into the Elatl. It goes faster, does more damage. Downside being it does cap out at 1 second, and I am gonna cap it out most likely. Golf clubs. Definitely an option. Goes off every 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I think I want to dig, and I don't want to. Ooh. This is nice because when you sell it, it gains free spear change, which will make my temporary shelter better. So I'm paying 1 gold for 30 shield here. Which is fine. I like the bushel as well. Bushel triggers very nicely with the bird. It's a little late for both of these. Or the bushel, perhaps. I'll put the bushel in. I do have a slot problem. I should have sold the safe. Get a tool. Get 5 chocolate. 1, 2. I think I'm selling the bronze bow. It's getting in my way. Selling it makes the blade better. I can then sell these. I can get a tool. I'm looking for a crook, which is a tool. 7 gold per property. That's a lot of gold. Or a way to buff my temporary shelter. 5 chocolates. I think I want the tool. I'm just digging for the crook. Cash register's not bad at all. It generates spare coins every turn, which will make my shelter bigger. We lost our last fight, which was brutal. I think I want to take it a little bit lower risk. I think Infernal Envoy will be fine. There is also an argument to say now that I should sell one of those feathers. Because I want 3 slots for my cash register, because at the end of the day it's going to create free spear coins. This build looks pretty, this combat encounter looks pretty easy for me. Vengeance is nice as a skill, and so is strength. Both of these skills I want a lot. The items are trash, I don't care about any of them right now for me. Ooh, the burn is ramping pretty nastily by him. This actually might be very close. Yeah, it's close and he beats me. Ooh. Losing 2 PvE counters back to back is brutal. Thought the heal would deal with the burn quite easily, but I was wrong. That's cost us maybe like 5 XP. I'm gonna look at the weapons. I think putting the bushel in might have been a mistake just because it's a bronze one and it's a little slow. Buying and selling this is good for my regal blade. Might do it. No, I'm not going to actually. I'm low on money. Flail's not the worst thing ever for my build. Just don't really have the slots for it. Trying to think. Am I down on the bushel? I think Bushel's okay, not great. Do I have room for the flail right now? I'm gonna put this in and give it this feather. I have one more slot for this. In fact, I could have given the flail the feather. I think the bushel is just too weak right now. I'm gonna pick up the flail.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Do want to look at tools. Haste and charge skills are nice. I can't really afford them. Okay, let's look at tools.
A bad craftsman blames his tool. A good one buys mine.
Could upgrade weights. Could buy a hatchet, sell it. Oh. Am I just selling my rewards card here? Probably. I need the money. This is decent.
Moving up in the world.
I'm also going to reroll here because I'm looking for a crook still. Ooh. This is good, makes the shelter better, makes the regal blade and thingy better. I'd like to upgrade this. I'm 1 gold off. Flail will go off quite often. I think I might just feather my flail. Not my favorite play ever, but I think it makes sense for the late game build. Allows me to upgrade the cash register so I get better spear change.
Now that's quality.
Globe's decent, gives you 100 max HP every day. Yeah, we'll do this fight, though I'm not too optimistic.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Pretty mediocre run in terms of our early game, but our late game stuff's all set up. So I just need to find the crook to finish the build. This is a friend's build. Lots of haste and shielding by him. Scales up quite nicely. It's just a case of who scales faster, really. My damage and healing scale, his shielding scales. My shield's much bigger than his right now. Yeah, I think I win these. Oh, it's also worth mentioning, the victories you get, day 4 is neutral, so you lose no rank. Day 4, 4 wins, you lose no rank. Less than 4 wins, you lose rank. 7 wins, you gain 1 rank point, and then 10 wins, the run ends, and you gain 2 rank points. Income or items? Let's look at the items. Again, I'm just really looking for a crook.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
None of these really interest me. More yo-yo upgrade. 5 damage on the yo-yo really doesn't matter. The 4 gold now doesn't matter to me. The golf clubs arguably are still a very solid pickup. I'm just scared of wasting the money and not needing it. Chocolate bars are great for the shelter. I'm just gonna decide to go for a tool though. Remote control for 2. Not great. Infernal, Foreman, Dire, Mosquito. I think we're just a little bit on the weak side. I think I'm just gonna go Foreman rather than the Infernal. I'll just check what Infernal looks like again. Oh, Infernal can get really nasty. I think, yeah, we're just going to do the foreman. And I've lost a bunch of PvE encounters, which is really bad. Is anything here good? This skill's good. When you use a tool, adjacent items get 5 crit chance. It was bugged in the past. Is it still bugged? I don't know. There was a patch on Monday, so 2 days ago. So it might no longer be bugged. Easy peasy. We've scaled up nicely. None of the items interest me that much, so it's mainly just the skill. Even the skill's not super exciting. Chris Army Knife is a really good item in other builds. It's also worth noting some of these spear change, chocolate bar drops is worth keeping your spear change around or your chocolate bars because they can get upgraded. The downside is this build likes to sell them off, so I wanted a slightly stronger shield for the fight. But had I known this was coming up, I would have been better off saving, and I didn't need the shield for the fight. I'll take the money for now. Heal item, max HP, or the bronze shop. Let's do the bronze shop. Okay. This is cooldown reduction for everything, and it's an upgrade for my Regal Blade. Does it only count the stuff on board? If that's the case, I'm just gonna make sure to hit these. Okay, and then put these back. Let's take the 2 regen. Take the crit chance. I've got, wait, this is 2 regen. I want to put the crit chance on the yo-yo. The leftmost item gets crit chance. None of these excite me too much, so I'm going to reroll. Buying and selling this gives the Regal Blade 20 damage. I like the feathers a lot. The feathers are just a little bit awkward because I'm not entirely sure what I wanted to put them on earlier, and I was kind of saving them, which seemed like a mistake now. Claw. Claw's good. Claw would do... Claw might be a good stopgap. It does 360 damage because this is got such a high shield. It does damage equal to whatever your shield item does. Non-weapons, rare event. Let's look at the rare event. Okay, we can get items from dueling. So normally you can only get items from your own character class. Or your own hero, I guess, is one way to put it. But then there's rare events where you can like see other items from other people. None of these benefit me though. Yeah, none of these really make sense for me. I kind of want Chris Army Knife. No, I'll sell him because I want to have room for my spear change. And if that's the case, I'm going to use the feather on the flail. And the reason being is I want to buff these. The trick with this build is you have the yo-yo sandwiched between the flail and the atl, and the flail goes off lots of times. It's got 3 times multicast, so that will trigger the yo-yo 3 times. The atl, once it gets to 200 damage, goes off every 1 second, so that also triggers that loads. And then the item I'm looking for is called the Crook, which gives bonus damage to all your weapons on board. So everything just goes off very quickly, does loads of damage. So that's really what I'm building towards, and I'm just missing one key item, and then I'm pretty much there. Dagger build by my opponent, so they're going to try and rush me down. Looks successful so far. If I can survive a few more seconds, I might be able to kill them. They're low on ammo, which is nice for me. Yeah, if this claw goes off, they're dead. Nice. It was close. They were having ammo problems. That's really where that build really needs a skill to like reload their guns or something like that. Heal and regen items, work at the docks, spare change. Let's look at the docks, let's try and get a tool. Could look for weapons. Okay, I'll sell my coins from the cash register, makes my shield bigger. Worth noting now, it also makes my claw bigger. This is actually, had I got the claw, had I invested in the shelter even more, the claw would be a disgusting build. Like this is the shelter claw build. It's a bit sketchy because they're both monster items. Monster items are like neutral items, so they're harder to find. They're not Pygmalien items, and you can see by the little symbol on the tooltip in the top right. So this is a hard build to find, but if you invest in it and you focus around it, it can really pop off. Weapons or monster skills? Monster skills are nice, but I'm just really searching for my crook. Buying and selling this gives me not too bad. It buffs everything. Costs 8, but when I sell it I get 4 and then I get 4 back. So it's just buffs for free. This one's tougher because I think it sells for 3 and 4, so I lose 1. That's not too bad actually. Right. Yeah, I just lose 1 gold, but I buff the regal, I buff the claw, I buff the shelter. Reroll. Here's my crook. So this is the build. The problem I have right now is the crook's silver, and I need to upgrade it before it's super relevant. I'll just showcase what the build looks like real quickly. So it would be something like this. And so you see the crook's giving everything bonus damage. I probably want to swing it like this actually. And then the Alatal's going off every 4 seconds. So it doesn't quite have the 200 damage it needs. But basically this will go off at 5 seconds, it will go off 3 times. So by 5 seconds, this will go off, that will go off once because of it. This will go off 3 times, and this will go off another 3 times. So you get like, between the 3 of them, 7 triggers in 5 seconds. And then, you know, with a bit more damage, this can kill a person in like 4 or 5 seconds. But I'm not sure, I think we're just not there yet. I can also replace the bird. The bird's not super relevant. But yeah, I'm not there yet. Let's go back to the claw build. Bird goes over here. And the regal blade goes back. Which one's faster? The blade's faster, so the blade's on the right. Because I have right-handed weapons. So I have my build, it's just all in my... There's an argument that I don't need the bird and the tools anymore, actually, the weights. So it would just be like yo-yo. Yeah, actually these are just scaling very slowly. I think this is a much better build. So what's my fastest thing? Go next to the yo-yo. Is it flail? Goes off 3 times in 5 seconds. Goes off once in 6. I think it's the flail. And then whenever... It's just better to have the crook anyway. It goes off slower and less times, but everything's buffed. Might just be crook for now. Yeah, I think it's just crook for now. Buy and sell that, get a bit of a buff. Cool. Joyful Jackal's Shock Trooper. Shock Trooper can be difficult. I think he scales pretty fast. He's got a burn skill. Joyful. Jack. As a when you heal poison 1, when your heal items have cooldown reductions, it's all healing stuff. I want to go Shock Trooper, but I'm scared I might lose. Screw it, it's good. Good enough. I think the Shelter Claw combo should be pretty disgusting. The slow's brutal. Nice shield by us. Claw does the... Oh, he crit us for loads. I don't know why I did it. Oh man. Should have gone for Joyful Jack. This build's slow. That's worth mentioning. Medium items. No, none of these interest me. Flail upgrade's okay. Only 8 gold. The cargo shorts is decent because it's a bunch of items I can sell. Gumball, change, sell that, and then sell that, which buffs everything. Yeah, temporary shelter, unless you upgrade it to gold and diamond, it just scales very slowly. I can get 4 income, or I can get monster loot. I think monster loot makes more sense. I think here I want XP. Let me look at my monster loot. Oh, I sold my friend. This was a mistake. Neither of these benefit me right now. I'm just going to sell for the buffs. Yeah, that was a mistake. Get the XP. Do another PvP. Because our losses were so early in the game, we only lost, like, how much prestige? Yeah, we only lost 1 prestige. So we've actually won a decent amount. Big shields, he's really whacking us with that poison. He's just not doing enough damage though, right? I think we kill him with the next claw. Ooh. Nah, the poison ramped through our shields, that's pretty brutal. Medium items. An awkward stage where I'm just jamming medium items looking for a Crook upgrade. I can sell these coins. Buying this is fine. Rerolling is fine. ATM for income? 1 income for 2 gold. It's fine. No. Skills or items. Yeah, I'm just really desperately looking for that upgrade. Could grab the bird just to have a friend. Any potential. Crook upgrade, nice. So it goes from buffing 10 damage for every medium item you have to giving 20. We're getting to the point where this is a 3.6 second trigger. The claw would get sold as well. I think for now this is where we're at. The claw's so slow. Yeah. Cosmic Rock is nice because it's an easy fight and we get the feathers, which I care about. I guess we'd just go into the flail where we've invested most of our cooldown reduction. What does Dr. Vortex drop? If I can beat him... Doctor... Wait, it's not coming up. Vortex, here we go. The first time you freeze, burn, slow, poison, and haste each fight, charge an item. Could be good. Until I beat him. I keep thinking my build's half decent and then getting blasted by these hard combats. I'm gonna go for the rock. I just can't. I can't lose any more XP. I've had some unlucky, or not unlucky, but just dumb choices for early fights. I should have been a bit more conservative. the bird's an easy fight for sure. And these feathers are nice, and even these skills aren't that bad. Nice, a feather. 12%. It's very nice. Upgrade your leftmost heal item. Oh, that's brutal. Because I have him in my board, I got this event, but it's useless for me. Oh man, I shouldn't have had him. I have the friends event, but I don't have enough slots to take on the friends. Upgrade your leftmost shield item. I'm gonna sell him. But if I sell him, I only get 2. But I only get 2 if I keep him. Let's go flail, feather. Claw goes back. I'll just take the monster loot. I only get 3 because I'm out of slots. Gunpowder does nothing for me. Sharpening stone is always the yo-yo because it's going to trigger the most. Then we can sell the scrap for a bit of shields. It's also worth thinking, like, you look at the claw doing 700 damage and you might be like, oh, clearly that's better than like any of these, right? If you think about this, when it has the crook, once it gets up to 200 damage, which it will with the next crook upgrade, it's going off every second and it's doing 200 damage. So it's doing 1600 damage to this one's 800 once the build's all in place. So even though the 700 looks overwhelmingly good because it's such a slow weapon in contrast. Also, that's without considering it will trigger the yo-yo doing 200, so it ends up doing 3200. So the claw, and more importantly the shelter, has to be about, I would say probably about 3000 damage or 4000 damage to really be competitive. We want to look at some weapons. Oh yeah, upgrade's so medium. It's 5 extra damage. It might not even be worth the 4 gold. It's on the yo-yo though. It's fine. We have the gold for it. I'll take it. Paddle's fine. We do need a small item, but the kukri ain't it. Small items here. We're not really ready to buy it yet. Oh, I'll take a bit more XP. This guy's on 5 wins. We're on 5 wins, I think.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
Yeah, so should be pretty close. At a glance, I like his board more than ours. Yeah. Oof. Nice. Okay, he ran out of ammo. Katana would be a nice pickup for us also, potentially. But because I've invested in the flail's cooldown, I might not care about it. Free battle? Let's do the battle.
I take no pleasure in this.
Okay, Ferris Khan. 2 skills that are good. That skill's useless to me. Silencer's not bad, but he destroyed me, so not very good. Weapon skills, medium items. Need medium items. Ooh. Caltrops. Let's sell these coins. I should have maybe sold them earlier. It wouldn't have made a difference, but caltrops are fantastic as my... Caltrops trigger every time an enemy uses an item. With a Crook, they're getting bonus damage. They're also a medium item. So let me think. My items would be Crook, Atlatl, Flail, and Caltrops. So I'm eventually dropping the Regal Blade, I think. It's decent damage, but it's a little slow. At 5.8 seconds. Death Knight. Can I kill the Death Knight? Probably not. I'm probably just a little weak. I think I'll go Elite Duelist. Play it safe. Okay. The knife set's arguably the only thing better than the caltrops. Or it's like, because it goes off whenever I use a weapon, so it's more consistent with the build. Big Ego's huge. Small weaponry's good, strength's good. I don't really have any scaling, so I just think he beats me outright. Yeah, unfortunately. My build's just really wonky. I'm like halfway between pivoting. Upgrade your leftmost heal item. Get a shield item. I really needed to sell this bird. Oh, the bird has screwed me on 2 level ups. That's an okay item. Well, small and medium. Ah, that bird has destroyed me on level ups.
Terrifying. There's fun size and then there's boring size. Buy from Barcoon instead.
These are neutral money-wise, but they buff my stuff.
I guess.
This one's not neutral because I don't have the slots. Ooh, that bird's wrecked me. Can upgrade my cash register. Sure.
Moving up in the world.
Skills, items, get a tool. This is a tool. Probably more odds to look at items, though JJ sells all items, all sizes, so the odds I find a crook is low. Skills could be good. Let's look at skills for once. Reduce the cooldown on your properties. When you sell a medium or large item, get a chocolate bar. Damage compared to income? Probably the best one here. Okay. Could be brutal, could lose. It's day 9, so we lose 9 prestige if we lose this fight. And it's definitely losable. I don't think we're particularly strong. I think if it goes to 16 seconds, we can maybe kill them. Just burst them down. He's got a lot of healing. A lot of shielding. Yeah, we've got this. Okay, ooh. Yeah, there was a visual glitch where it went to 2000 HP, so I panicked. Got to 7 wins, so this is like technically a positive rank event. Those non-weapons, rare event. Slow items.
Each moment is a jewel,
Slow globe.
faceted, glittering.
These all do nothing for me. This guy, if you got him really early, every time you buy, when you buy another item, this gains 100 damage. If you got him really early, you could get pretty nutty. Pepper spray's not bad.
Go then.
Medium items, temporary boost, free regen. Just searching for the crook. No. Cash register upgrade. Probably not. We're not even getting all the spare coins because we're so bloated. Lord Arkan. Lord Arkan's, is he the really easy one, or he's not too bad. When you use an item, shield 40. Use. He has a skill I would like. It's a medium weapon skill. I think he just blasts me though. I'm trying to think. I think I just have to go Property Baron. I think Property Baron might even blast me. Yeah. Probably should have gone for the third option, thinking about it. Yeah. Man, this build. All these PvE losses, I've just lost tons of XP. It's really bad. Get a heal item, look at the bronze items.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Okay.
Now that's a bargain.
All my items get damage. Crit chance, I'll put that on the yo-yo.
Reuse everything.
XP,
My rusty circuits to see
bit of max HP. Okay, max HP, XP.
Louis, now that's a bargain.
Okay, these are all just buffing my shelters and my claws and my regal blades.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years.
Yeah, this buffs all my items, damage. And then I'll take the wing.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Nice. The wing's good too. Q. Gain 2 XP. Yeah, I want the XP. Skills, health, toughness, shield, right? Skills.
You have at least a grain of wisdom. Since you
Large weapons. Right-handed. No items. Maybe a right-handed upgrade. This gives 60 damage to all my weapons. Yeah. Right-handed's not that great at this stage of the game. Double my crit? I have no crit. Oh, I have 10% crit. This could become relevant. Oh, I just don't have the money for it then. Oh. We're at 7 wins. If we just level and get like an upgrade item event from the level up,
We're out to defeat,
we're in a good spot.
not to squabble with nobody.
This is a pretty tough looking opponent. Yeah. We've just been going to so many shops and finding
Bravery
nothing.
without strength is a sword without
Well,
blade.
we didn't die, which is nice. So we're still on 2 prestige.
I'll show you what I
And medium item shop.
Have what you need. I'll help you find who does.
Crook. Cow trap upgrade. Not worth it. 5 damage for 16 gold. Just awful. Awful deal. Yeah.
See that mountain? That's
Regen, large items,
exactly what
gumballs.
you need.
Could be gumballs. I'll just take the regen. I want to play it safe with my money. If we can't be Lord of the Ways, Property Baron lasted us. I think I just have to go for the Alchemist.
Your inter
Even though he has nothing I want. When you use a tool, reload adjacent. Kind of useless. I guess getting income up is important for that skill, but it's not going to be relevant. This guy has nothing of value to me. None of the items matter either. Yeah.
I should have used powder of Algaroth. Believe you'll win, and you'll win.
Yeah.
But not
Level up. Upgrade your leftmost item. Whoo! This is what we've been looking for all this time. Now it does 50 damage for every medium item we have. So we can turn the build online. And again, what I said about the claw, so just to give it reference, the claw was at, or is at, 818, right? Let's just show it. So it's at 988 in 8 seconds. But if we go here and go doom boom, we do need a small item, but that's fine. Every time this goes off, it does 285, and that's every 1 second. So in 8 seconds, it's doing almost 2,400. This is also going off, so that's another 1,600. This is 4,000 damage in 8 seconds. This was 900 damage. And this takes 8 seconds before it goes off. This is going off every second, so it's getting the opponent lower faster. Burn effects, enchantment, small non-weapon. Let's grab some burn effects. What do we want to burn our opponent? Yo-yo goes off the most, right? Player will go off 3 times in 4.5 seconds. I think Yo-Yo goes off the most, so we want it to burn. There's a chance. I wonder if upgrading the Crook would give all our weapons burn. I don't think I've ever upgraded the Crook with burn, so I don't know how the enchant works. Oh, it's one burn? Oh, that's awful. Okay, anything would have been better than that. Oof. Skills are good. Though I do have a small item slot open. This gives me a small weapon, random small weapon. Let's look at the shop. Skills are really nice, but slingshot goes off fast at 3 seconds, so the best damage we've got. I'll reroll. 6 seconds, 9. Shielding, yeah. The slingshot's useless, but not useless, it's just weak. Is there ever an argument for the Regal Blade over the Caltrops? In 5 seconds it does 300 every time they use an act. Nah, the Caltrops are just better. Okay. So this should showcase the build that we've been working towards the whole run. And we should just blast them down, hopefully. He has a lot of damage. And an insane amount of HP, 16k. Okay, this guy's insane. This guy's build is mental. Okay, that's fine for me. Random enchantment? Yeah. What is it? Enchant an item with crit effects. Yeah, our skills are... Because we were going to so many shops just looking for the Crook, our skills are pretty bad. I think this will just make something do a lot of damage. The Yo-Yo goes off the most. I think it's just better than the burn. The burn was just a waste. Okay, let's see. 60% crit. That's fine. Any item upgrades here generally don't matter because they're like 10 damage or 20, 30 damage. Heal and regen skills, maybe. Large items, your heal items. When you crit, your heal items gain 10 heal. Have no heal items. None of that's relevant. Gumballs are pretty good now. We're just buffing all our stuff, like crit and stuff. I think the Curios make more sense though. Chocolate. Nothing else is good there. Let's sell what's in the inventory. Boom, 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 boom. Claw's gone. Regal Blade no longer relevant. Crit chance. All damage, all weapons 4 damage, or weapons 3 damage, 3 damage, and okay. So we're going to upgrade the Yo-Yo, because it's my leftmost. This upgrades everything for 3 damage, this upgrades everything for 4 damage, and this is 5% crit on the Yo-Yo. Cool. I think I can kill the octopus easily now, is my assumption. I'm kind of annoyed the one PvP fight I had that was like where my build came together was the most insane, nutty, you know, impossible to beat Pygmalien build I've ever seen. It had like 16k HP at day 11. Okay. Use all my gold, increase my max HP. Get 2, yeah, I'll just spend all my gold for max HP, that's fine. Small weapon, probably not relevant. Temporary boost. I I think I'll just grab the small weapon, though it probably won't matter. Cool weapon, just not relevant. Let's look at the skills, though we might not be able to afford anything. Your weapon deals 6 more damage. Leftmost weapon has 15 crit chance. When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown. Oh my god, can I afford that? For 4%. Ooh. Strength's nice too. In fact, this is like, these three are really nice, but cooldown reduction has to be good. Okay. Hopefully I kill this person before they kill me. I'm assuming there will be like a dagger build. Dagger Vanessa.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
Poison. Okay, I should be able to rinse a poison build. They just take too long to ramp up. Once my flail goes off, yeah, triggers these 6 attacks, almost, you know, 1000 plus damage. Q. Skills, small, medium items. I think I'm just on skills for now. The first time you use your rightmost item, freeze an item for 1 second. Yeah, this is insane. Oh man, diamond tier skills, I won't be able to afford them. Diamond tier skills are 24 gold. I just can't afford it, right? So I'll just take a shield for my next fight. It's lame. It's lame. Heal item, weapon, piggies. Let's look at the weapon. Arguably better than the slingshot, because if we fall below half HP, we're not finishing the fights before 3 seconds, so this does have some relevancy. If we fall below half HP, slow everything they have. It's an effect that might matter. I'll leave these coins for now. Octopus is nice. I think he has some stuff we care about. Crit chance on our weapons. Medium weapon 60 damage. That one doesn't work for us. Some people like running the octopus if you get it here. It takes 8 seconds to go off. If you have only one medium item, its cooldown is reduced by 30%. Doesn't do anything for me. Gumballs or Curios? Curios are slightly better in my opinion. Cooldown reduction 3%. This can't go below 1 second, but these can still go down. So it's at 4.5. We sell at 4.3, and they've all gone down by about like 0.2ish. Bit of XP. Crit chance for all our weapons. Let's reroll. Feather's nice. Gloves are nice. Leftmost weapon buff. So I'll put the yo-yo here. Leftmost gets 5 damage. Everything gets 3 damage. Everything gets 1 crit. What do I want to go faster? Probably just the flail. If we get the flail below 3 seconds, it's faster than the... or it goes off more often than the atlatl. However, it does still take the 3 seconds to ramp up. Bit of XP, some coins we don't need to sell yet. All Gucci? All good? Upgrade your leftmost weapon. So some of these weapons scale better with levels than others. I'd say the Crook's by far the most important weapon. If I do income, everything gets 2 damage, right? Because I have the income thing. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 is 12. I think upgrading the lateral gives me... Oh, my bad. Gives me more than 12 damage. 271. Upgrade my leftmost weapon. Yeah, it's slightly better. But then there is an argument that like the yo-yos and the caltrops are triggering more often, maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll buy a bit of XP. XP is pretty good because it gives max HP when you level. And once you get to like level 15 or so, you're getting like quite rare events. Interesting question. Is the slingshot better than the pepper spray? would I rather do 300 damage extra, or would I rather slow half their board if they get me low? How much damage does it do? A little bit less, but it takes 4.9 seconds to go on. I think the slow will be more important than the extra, like, you know, damage hit. It's close though, because it could be that the damage makes the difference. But I think here, potentially the slow will. This item eats my items, so I have to kill him before he starts destroying all my items. Which is brutal, because he's destroyed 2. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, he got the 2 yo-yo items as well. If he destroyed the Crook, I think it loses bonus damage, and I also would have lost. Okay, good build by him. He had like 8k HP as well, so he had this. He took long enough to kill that he got to destroy enough. 8 wins. Technically, it's plus rank, so it's a win at the end of the day. Though I would have liked to get to 10, but I just think our early to mid game we just lost too much. That was definitely a fight with our items had a bit more damage scaling on them, or like just throughout the run we had given them more damage. They might have been able to win that one. So 2 chests, and I think we get 1 rank pip there. Cool, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more in the future, I'll be doing more of these on the channel, so just click the subscribe button and there'll be more to see you next time. See you next time, guys.